battery drills. We have two different types here. One is standard battery drill here, and what we call an impact driver. And we'll have a look at what differences there are between the two a little bit later on. This is a standard Panasonic battery drill, 15.6 volts. Okay, battery, we have a torque setting here, and we have a high and low speed adjustment there. Very interesting that maximum torque is actually there and not at 18. As you can see, there's a number 18 there, but further round to maximum torque we have what looks like a diagram of a drill bit. So we have maximum torque there. We can actually turn it down, and do make use when using these tools of the torque setting, especially if you're screwing a soft material that you don't want to damage in any way, such as door handles to your door. You may need to reset, if you're using a battery drill, to put the screws in your torque setting so that you do not damage the handle itself. We have a keyless shut. Okay, so that means we can, by holding the outside of the chuck, close it up, lock onto a drill, or open it up, undo it. As I said, we have two settings. The bigger the drill bit in here, such as some of the flat bits, you need to set it on a low setting rather than the high setting, okay, because of the torque. Some of the big bits, and I'm looking at 32mm auger bits, on a high setting you'll soon burn this motor out. Alright, so set them on low for the real big bits, and you should be okay. We have a forward and reverse, so if you're right-handed, it's normal to have that button pressed in on the right side for forward, and if we need to reverse things on the left side, if you're right-handed, we can press the button and reverse the action of the drill itself. The battery, very briefly, okay, as I said, it's a 15.6 volt battery. It's the crucial number, if you like, if you're purchasing a drill, is this amps per hour here. This one is actually 3.0, okay. That indicates to me, in my experience, that it's a very good battery. It will charge up quite quickly and hold the charge for quite some time. So it's a very good, strong battery. The lower that figure, the poorer the battery is. You may want to take twice or 3 times as long to charge up, and probably won't last you so long. Those are standard battery drills. We can drill by putting a standard bit in, maximum torque, and use it as a standard drill. As with any drill though, ensure that when you are drilling, don't overwork the drill by pushing the entire bit, if you need to go the full depth of the drill, into the wood. Allow it to clear. Withdraw it. Allow the bit to clear before you proceed to full depth. We can, with these, put screwdriver bits in. Here we have a posi drive bit on the end of this holder, and they come in various sizes. The important issue with these posi drive bits is to ensure that you have the correct posi drive bit or head to the correct gauge screw. Incorrect, and you will start chewing up the body drive bit or the screw. But with a stand right body drive bit, keeping the battery drill nice and straight to the screw, keeping it in line, a little bit of pressure, you should have no trouble putting it through into wood. And taking it out. If I can just quickly demonstrate, we have a lot larger screw. As you can hear straight away, there's a different noise coming from that, or a rattle coming from that screw head. That means that this head is actually turning in that screw head, chewing up any grip that body drive will have on that head, because we have the wrong size bit. As I mentioned, we need the correct size bit, one that fits correctly to put the correct Now, one other thing I'm struggling with at the moment, which is quite right, it will happen. We've got a very large screw with a very large head. We've got the right bit, but the drill is struggling a little bit. Okay? And we have now the impact drivers to assist in putting in the larger screws especially. This is not a chuck anymore. This is a locking device, so we can put the bit straight in. Some you need to pull back, some you need to pull forward. This one in particularly we pull forward, locate the bit, and then now that is locked into place. Now that bit is now locked into place. It's the correct size for that bit. And what will happen now, we are going to have a hammer action within that impact driver to assist us putting in the larger screws. The only trouble with these is that you can keep on driving. If I kept going, that just drive that screw in as far as I can, this drill will allow me to that chuck there. Alright, so one, judge the depth with these because it'll keep driving it in, and we only want the screws to the correct or just below the surface. Okay? And there we go. As with any portable power tool, they should be in good working order and in good condition, as you can see with these here. They are battery power tools, so they do not need pack testing. All power tools with lead should be pack tested. Saying that, people often forget the charger. And this, because it has a lead and is connected to a 240 supply, it needs a current pack testing. So although the tools themselves don't need pack testing, the actual chargers themselves need pack testing in the workplace. And here we have a typical battery charger. Okay, it will indicate to us when the battery is fully charged. Okay, it will indicate us the present condition when you first put them on, So when we clip it on into the charger, or clip it into the charger, it will indicate exactly where that battery is, tell us exactly what condition that is, and then tell us that it is charging and when it is fully charged. It will also tell us if there's a problem with the battery, and also indicate by reading the various codes. In this case it's flashing green and red. If that was to flash green and red, there is a problem with the battery, and probably at the end of its life. As with all portable power tools or leads, the same with the charger, that should be in good working condition, and casing in good condition, and the lead in good condition. You're checking that's attached correctly, especially at that point there. The plug's attached correctly and there's no damage to the lead itself.